So to continue what I was saying in my last video, um, I didn't talk about the spiritual significance of people having moles on their chest and on their forehead. So if you have a mole in your chest area, around your chest area, or around your forehead area, it means that you generally get downloads. You just know things without knowing how you know. You have information about a lot of things. You can solve complex situations, complex things without even being taught how to do them. You just know things. You also are an empath. So yeah, you absorb other people's energy, you absorb other people's emotions and all of that. Like I said, you're an emotional person, and you shouldn't be in certain types of places for too long, like funerals, like maybe nightclubs, like where a lot of people are. Sometimes you just feel like you have different emotions going on at the same time. You're angry, you're sad, you're confused, you're depressed. You're like, I don't know how I'm feeling. I just don't like the way I'm feeling. You have started to absorb a lot of negative energy, actually. So you have to learn to protect yourself. You have to learn how to guard your heart and all of that. And yeah, there was something I needed to say about people who have moles around their ear area. Apart from the fact that you hear stuff, you can hear conversations, you can hear spirit talk, you can get instructions, you're just there and then someone is talking to you. Or sometimes you're there and you hear conversations, people are discussing, like spirits are discussing, and you're like, who is talking? People are talking here. And people are looking at you like, are you okay? And all of that. You also, there's a way you would build your spiritual life so well and make your frequency so high that you actually hear conversations in your neighbors' houses. You're just minding your own business where you are in your own house and you hear people talking. Your neighbors are talking. It doesn't mean they're talking about you, but you can pick up conversations like that without even thinking, without trying to eavesdrop. Another thing that happens to those people who have moles around their ear, if they pay attention, is that you can, yeah, this one is a bit complex, but it's people who are highly spiritual that this happens to. So you can enter a room, if people are in a room and they had spoken about you, good or bad, you can enter the room a few hours later, 5 hours later, 2 days later, 10 days later, and then on that very spot you just begin to hear the conversation starts to repeat itself, and you begin to hear things that they said about you. And also there's a higher level of that. You can go to places and then you can know things that had been said around there. You can hear conversations that are taking place centuries ago, years ago, and all of that in spiritual places. So you're that gifted.